Hey, folks, it's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live. It's Monday. I do this every Monday. This is your three-card weekly reading. So, before I get going with that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who was here yesterday. We had like more than 20 readers and healers. We had 4 host volunteers. We had so many people here. We raised 597 pounds of food for the Treasure Coast Food Bank. We had some new readers make their public debuts. We had some pro readers sharing their skills. It was really wonderful. So I thank everyone who was part of it. Wendy, Marianne, so glad to see you. Happy Monday. So just a couple of announcements before we do the 3-card weekly reading. For those of you who are local, this Thursday, 7 p.m. at Dream Angels in Tequesta, Mary Ellen Collins and I are doing our annual winter solstice party. It's part class, part ceremony, part party, but it's all fun. So make sure you join us there if you can. Joanne, nice to see you. Lisa, how are you? And yeah, thank you guys so much for the congratulations. Of course, it was special because we held it here in the new office. Well, it's always special. And yeah, I'm catching a lot of people here at lunchtime. Maybe this is a good time for me to do it. Usually I do it first thing in the morning, but I was too busy cleaning up from the open house. But this may work out very well. All right. So what else? So right here on my business page on Facebook Live, I'm going to be doing the 12 Days of Christmas. Some of you don't realize that the 12 Days of Christmas actually start on December 26th. They are not in the lead up to Christmas, as many radio stations would have you believe. They're actually the days between Christmas and Epiphany. So the 26th of December to January 6th. Hey, Neil, nice to see you. So I'm going to come on every day during the 12 days of Christmas, and we are going to be talking about tarot epiphanies. So bring your tarot deck if you have one. If not, I'll be pulling a card for you. We will be looking for insights, things you might not be seeing, things you might not be thinking about. I am going to try to blow your mind every single day for 12 days, December 26th through January 6th. Let's see how that goes. Of course, I'll be back every Monday with the 3-card weekly reading as well. So what else is going on? I'm going to be doing some free webinars on YouTube. The first one will be Saturday morning, January 19th. And that's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, so do the math wherever you are. It is the 4 elements and the major arcana of tarot. And that's on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this in archive on YouTube, you're probably already a subscriber. But if you're not, make sure you subscribe so you can always see when my webinars are going to be. That's something new I'm doing for 2020. That day, January 19th, here in my Palm City office, Mary Ellen Collins is going to be teaching an astrology class. So that should be great as well. So we have a lot of exciting things going on. But let's see what's going on this week. Today, I am working with Crystal Visions Tarot, one of my favorite decks. We're going to do our 3-card reading. I will remind you that I work while you play. I am available throughout the holiday season for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, and also here in my Palm City office. So make sure you reach out to me to schedule whatever you'd like to schedule. I also want to let you know I am available for gift certificates. Give the gift that people really need, a reading with me. So we can take care of that as well. Just reach out. Dana, nice to see you. So let's see what cards come up for this week. We remember that this is looking at general energies around us. If it resonates for you, take it as a reading. And this is an interesting week, of course, because we're coming to the winter solstice, the end of the dark half of the year, the beginning of the light half, the return of the sun. So we'll be looking for that as well. What energies will be with us? Okay. The first card that comes up here is the High Priestess. So this is a really great card. It reminds us to be meditative. It reminds us to keep secrets. And that's funny. In the lead up to Christmas, of course, we were often keeping presents secret. So that's just kind of a fun, mundane thing. The High Priestess reminds us to sit between the pillars of mercy and severity, to not sit in judgment, but also to have good boundaries. The High Priestess sometimes can be a perfectionist. It reminds us that there are some things that need to be done exactly correctly. But on the other hand, we don't want to be too hard on ourselves. You know, how many batches of cookies do you actually need to bake? It is interesting, too, the winter solstice being the longest night, the shortest day, the return of the sun. The High Priestess is really about that underworld journeying, looking into the dark spaces, finding wisdom in the darkness. And Dawn is here, Dana is here. So glad you guys are here with me. So the High Priestess, keep your secrets, meditate, do your inner work, trust your intuition. Don't be so hard on yourself. Let's see what we got next. The Five of Wands. What a card of conflict. So this can be conflict in figuring out what gifts you want to give someone. This can be conflict between family members. Unfortunately, that does happen at the holidays. This can be your own internal conflict, but it can also be creative. It can be creative collaboration. And the funny thing is, when we put these two cards together, they feel really opposite. The High Priestess is very much about peace and balance. We see very little peace and balance in the Five of Wands. So it may be about keeping your internal peace, even when there are conflicts within you and around you. Still remember to keep your peace. Hey, Julia, nice to see you. Your dad's here too. Yay. It's always weird to me when I do these and there's not at least one representative of the Quatrano family. I'm lonely and sad. I'm always happy to see you guys. All right. Final card. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So, you know what? This may be a tough week. Here we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords traditionally is the Thieves card. And it suggests you to be very careful about staying within your own integrity. And it suggests you not to trust when you shouldn't. You know, and it's hard because we want to be intuitive about who we can and should trust. Hey, Dawn is here from the UK. So glad you're here. So have you ever noticed that sometimes you feel like what you're feeling is your intuition, but it's really your wishful thinking? Like, how do you tell the difference between intuition and wishful thinking? These cards really speak to that as well. So, the Seven of Swords, stay within your own integrity even if it's hard. If you are questioning the integrity of someone or something around you, if you've got that nagging feeling, you might want to give that a second look. These cards all together really do speak of learning when you can trust your integrity, learning what the voice of your integrity is. Julia says that's hard. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt that is hard. And so, you know, this is meant to be a joyous time, the winter festival season, whatever winter festivals you celebrate. But it can also be a stressful time, and there is stress showing up here. You are reminded, hey, Joanne, nice to see you. Happy holidays. You are reminded to be at peace with yourself, to be at peace in your own heart, to figure out how you can feel like you're in your integrity. and to use your intuition to figure out what's right, what's wrong, who is acting in integrity and who's not, when you should speak out and when you should remain silent, and how to collaborate with others in ways that enhance you rather than hurting you. This week is going to require some, I'm going to say, a little bit of fancy footwork in terms of how we deal with others and with how we deal with our own emotions. The important thing is to cultivate internal peace. It's not easy, but sometimes we have to deal with it. And remember, this is the end of the night ruling the end of the night ruling. After the winter solstice, the light returns. And so this may be one dark week of inner grappling, figuring out what our truths are, dealing with our own inner conflict so that we can get ready to welcome the light. Okay, you guys. Neil likes the message. Very good. Happy solstice to everyone. If you happen to be in the area, come to Dream Angels on Thursday, 7 o'clock. Bring your drums. We're going to be drumming up the sun. Bring a snack to share if you like. Bring your tarot decks. We're going to be doing some readings. I think we're going to have a great time. Remember, I am available for readings here in my Palm City office by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger. I've been doing WhatsApp readings lately. You know, I'll do whatever works for you. Just reach out. We'll make it happen. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have not liked my Facebook page, Christiana Gaudet, please hit like on that as well. That way you will always be notified when I'm going live. And remember, I will be live not only once a week on Mondays to do your 3-card weekly reading, I will also be live every day for the 12 days of Christmas, December 26th through January 6th. So I look forward to seeing you there. Karen, nice to see you. Blessed solstice to you as well. May the light return in our hearts. May we welcome the light for ourselves and for others. I wish you guys all the best. I will look forward to seeing you all and speaking with you soon. Take good care.